Hi, my loves. Welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. If you are interested in a personal, you can send me a text, 971-354-9504, or an email at HealersHeartTarot@gmail.com. I have a 10-minute for 20, a 20-minute for 30, and a 30-minute for 40. Sorry, and a 40-minute for as an emergency reading that you get back within 48 hours if you're interested in a faster version. All right, my loves. So Libra, I want you to be careful this week because I did pick up on an energy of a lot of accidents. It might even be dropping things like on your foot. Like, be careful. Also, be careful with weights. Like, if you're going to the gym, like, make sure your form is correct. I just feel like you're accident prone right now, and I'm feeling like accidents in a lot of places you go, and that could also be like just injury to the body, and just be careful. I also feel like right now it would be best to stay off of very greasy food, just because it's not going to sit well with you and you're not going to be able to sleep well at night. And I feel like if you eat too late, your body's really going to tell you, like, stop doing that. I could just pick up that your body, there's a lot of changes that are going on in the body. Part of you, some of you are getting activations, like activation symptoms. And sometimes that has a lot to do with the food that we eat and certain things. Some of you are really, really tired. You've been sleeping a lot, maybe for the last couple of weeks. Like, you've just been working and sleeping, working and sleeping. Some of you are kind of wondering if you're hitting a depressed energy, but you're not. I feel like you're mostly just clearing out. It's kind of like when we go through a rebirth. I don't know, whoever I'm picking up on, you definitely are going through a new beginning. And when we go through this, like, rebirth, we do need, we get a lot of sleep. There's no epidural for a spiritual rebirth, right? It's very painful, so we sleep most of it. Most of it, but it's happening. There's a lot of miracles that are coming in for you. I feel like really good luck is coming in. Things are finally balancing out for you. Jupiter going direct is really doing you some good. Or Saturn going direct. Sorry, Saturn going direct, or will be doing. So Jupiter is also going direct. So when both of them finally go direct, you're going to feel like, one of them already did, but when they're both direct, you're going to feel that strong, that energy really being in your favor. You're going to start to feel like wishes are life is good. I also feel like right now you're asking a lot of the right questions. Let yourself get there, because I feel like you're not trying to stop yourself from, like, you're not trying to block yourself from overthinking like you normally do. 10 of Pentacles with the 8 of Cups. Wow, Libra. This is amazing. For some of you, whoever I'm reading for, if you've been playing the Powerball, you might actually win. Like, you might walk right into success. Like, just be careful, because I do feel like a big part of your fear is has a lot to do with your manifestations. The 7 of Pentacles, clarifying the Moon. Some of you might need to walk away from something that you have been investing into. 7 of Pentacles is long-term investment. It's a lot of hard work and dedication into something, and then maybe realizing sometime down the line that maybe this isn't meant to be for me. And being mature enough with yourself where you can actually admit that to yourself. Like, I need to move, or this is different for me. Not being afraid of going with the flow and getting too attached or rigid on, like, not feeling, because remember, Libra, like, I understand that you guys like balance and peace and harmony, and like, everybody just get along. And the problem with it though is that when you guys get too comfortable, and, like, let's say you find a job, right, that pays you the right amount of money, that gives you the right amount of benefits, that sets you up or tries to give you anything. I read this thing the other day that said, your paycheck is the bargain. It's like the drug your employer gives you in exchange for your dreams. At least for whoever I'm reading for. And it feels like you're moving directly into your dreams. So if you've been trying to manifest an actual career, it's definitely happening. For some of you, maybe you're even moving up in the company, but you're agreeing to it. You're agreeing that you need more and that you deserve more. You're moving into the energy of, why not? Why shouldn't I have this? And why do I feel like I have to fight extra hard more than anyone else to be able to get it? And why do I feel like I'm not lucky enough to have it when so many people around me have it? Like, you're starting to question yourself. Like, why not me? Exactly. Why not you, Libra? Why not you, like, have a lot of money or have the house you want? Or just remind yourself, that's not going to make me happy, but that doesn't mean that I can't get it. Because it's very important for you to remind yourself that that's not where your happiness is. The happiness is always going to be in the getting there. If you're not happy in the direction that you're moving down, like the direction you're going, and you're not happy about going there, it's kind of like when you go on vacation. The whole way there, you're excited about the trip. Like, I'm excited as fuck about the airplane, about like all of it, getting dressed up and doing like all of it from beginning to end. I get super excited. Like, hold on to that energy. And it's the same thing. I know you guys do too, Libra. Like, if you know you're going somewhere that's really fun, the trip isn't gonna, like, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna be excited to go. And it feels like if you're not excited to get there with this one, then it's going to be the same thing. You're not going to be happy by the time you get there. Your mood isn't just all of a sudden going to change. Tell me about the moon with the 7 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. For some of you, you've been really resisting relationships and you've been actually trying to keep yourself open and single. And I feel like you found someone, or you're going to meet someone that is going to help you let that go so that you're not afraid. Someone that you can actually trust, someone that you feel comfortable with. I do feel, though, that putting that guard down and letting someone or letting that person be like your partner or be someone that you feel you can trust is very difficult for you, because maybe for a long time people kept screwing you over, and in your mind independence is winning. I always do everything by myself, so fuck it, I might as well, like, I don't need anyone else but me, because everyone else always screws me over, and if I do give you the opportunity, you're gonna screw me over too. But it's almost like an energy of knowing that this person isn't that type of person and will never do that. So it would be you just carrying it with you. Just be careful, because I feel like you could be walking away from that energy, realizing that it just doesn't work. It could also be, if you have a business, you're realizing I need to delegate. I need to delegate some of this, and I need to hire someone that can help me, or I need to move in a direction where, yeah, I could win a little more, where I'm not super exhausted and I'm not overextending myself and making myself resentful. And then after that resentment starts to kick in, then the passion starts to go, and then after the passion starts to go, then there's no gas. Passion is gas, right? Remind yourself of that. Passion is gas for life. And if you don't not have it, if you wake up and you're not excited, and there's nothing that's keeping you excited, or something that you're reaching for, or something that you're planning for, that you want to succeed, or that you want to strive for your goals or whatever, if there's no passion, then you're running off of fumes. And you'll be able to get there, but it's so bad for the engine. It's so bad for the body. Your body is the engine. If you had one car for your entire life, right? If everybody had just one car, they would really take care of that car. If the universe was like, you can only have one and you'll never have another one again, right? You would really take care of it. Or if I gave you a pair of shoes and I told you that's it, that's all you're getting for the rest of your life, you would really take care of it. So I don't understand what the difference is when it comes to the body. Be careful, because I can feel you being for some of you, you're kind of fighting against it. You're trying to put one last shot into it, like, fuck it, let me see if this would work out, right? But it's, I don't know. Like, if this is a job that you don't want anymore, you're trying to see, like, maybe I'll give it another week, maybe I'll give it another month, Or if you're trying to move out of your house, or you're trying to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, you're telling yourself like, okay, well, maybe I'll give it another week. Maybe I'll give it another month. Maybe I'll give it another this. If you just fully let it go and release it all together, I promise you that it will change you. The problem is that there is none of that. There is no passion. There's no excitement. Maybe this person or this situation was the thing that was making you or giving you that bit of like a fake, that fake up. Kind of like a Red Bull or like an energy drink. They're only going to hold you up for a little bit. And it's only a Band-Aid. Right, aiding for the true problem. Why don't you have enough energy? Trust me, I ask myself that all the fucking time. Like, why don't you have enough energy? Are we getting enough sleep? Are we having enough protein? Are we eating enough so that the body can turn into, has something to turn into energy? Because that's what the body does with the food, okay? So if you're not eating, if you're not maintaining your body, your vessel the correct way, then it could really be affecting you right now. Some of you might actually be getting sick, and you getting sick, or that body, like that energy that I was feeling earlier of your body telling you like, hey, you need to slow it down and you need to work on this, or you need to like be a little bit more alert or more careful with yourself. And the body will always let you know, like, especially what's wrong with it. Sometimes though, if it's not a consistent problem, we don't notice it until it becomes like an actual problem. Like if, let's say your car was doing a little, let's say every now and then your brakes were funny. If it was only every now and then, like let's just say it happens once every 3 months, I bet you anything you wouldn't be in such a hurry to go get them checked. But if it happened every single day, if it happened every single time you got in the car, then you'd start being like, wait, I don't know if I could drive this in the road. I don't know if I could do it like this. Why do we always have to wait until the end or until it's too late? Like, let's start catching ourselves before it even gets there. And that's the true, like, those are the lessons that the universe is really trying to teach us. Hey, life doesn't have to be so difficult. Just start paying attention. Walk in your awareness, because if you're walking in your awareness, then you'll know where you're going. And you'll be able to like see the puddle in front of you. You'll be able to see what's in front of you so that you can move out of its direction if it's not going to get out of yours, or so you can go around it. Right, there's always a way to go around it, but there's like a part of you that's just like trying to take steps. And I don't know, I saw this video of someone that was just staring at their phone and they hit a wall and they just kept trying to take steps, but they weren't noticing that they were hitting wall. They just kept like looking at their phone and trying to text and taking steps and keep hitting the wall, but they weren't noticing because they were so busy on their fucking phone. We're not going to go anywhere if we're just always on our phone. And that's, I'm not going to lie, a part of me also kind of pulled back from readings when it comes to that, because my goal is to get you guys to the point where you guys trust yourself enough where you don't need tarot. You can feel your own intuition. You don't need anyone else. Yeah, sometimes you might need a little confirmation, but overall you have your own inner power where you know the best for yourself. You know what I mean? So it's not about watching and having confirmation and watching something that's going to make you feel comfortable and bring in that peace and calm the storm, because the storm's always going to rise back up if it's not really, or that's not a good way of putting it, but the monster is always going to wake up again if it's not cleared out. Time to trust yourself. There is a new relationship, a better relationship coming forth. I do feel like there is like a fire sign that's approaching. If you are single and you're trying your hardest to keep yourself single or in your independence, or if you've gone into a relationship now, or you're finally connecting with someone, don't keep yourself busy trying to sabotage this, saying, oh, well, I got to work too much, or I got to do this, or I have to work. Like, don't do that to yourself. Stay open to this. Go out on those dates. Get to know this person. Just watch for those red flags. Pay attention to when someone is trying to when someone's trying to like really learn you. Make sure that they're trying to get to know you for the right reasons and not get to know you so that they can know what to use against you. Make sure that you're also not giving all of your weaknesses up front. And if somebody starts to get a little too personal with you in the very beginning, I hate to say it, but a lot of times when that happens, that person's mostly trying to manipulate you. So you have to, again, But if you've been paying attention to your exes and you've been paying attention to the way that they managed to manipulate you, then you will know where your weaknesses are. Because that's what tells us when someone's able to trick us that way, then, oh, okay, that's my weakness. I got to check that. I have to fix that. It's my job to come through on that. And so that's what you're doing right now, Libra. You're readjusting, but I feel like some of you are getting a little too comfortable in that energy of like, I'll just keep people at a distance. That way this doesn't even happen anymore. And I don't even have to go through it, or it's not even a problem, or I don't have to. No, go. Because right now I feel like as you learn and as you're in a different level, you're in a different direction. It's kind of like if you go, I don't know, if you go to like I don't know how, if you go to like a cheap ass restaurant where nobody cleans and nobody anything, and there's flies on the wall and there's like a bunch of stuff, and you can't expect to, you're gonna meet other people that are also okay with eating that food. All right, but if you go to another place where everything is done and they get like, I don't know, they passed. Everything is done right, and everything is according to like food standards and all that other shit, and it's very fancy, and a bunch of rich people go. Like, in your mind, you're gonna meet those people. I'm just trying to give you an example. Like, don't put yourself in situations, say, I never meet the type of person that I want to meet, and then not go to the places where those people are. Like, be honest with yourself about how you've been blocking yourself as well on your own journey. It's definitely happening, because I feel like some of you are also learning a lot about like your own social skills and the type of person you want and when you want to connect to. All right, your overall advice is serendipity. You've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet a vitally important to you, someone vitally important to your journey. Someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. And pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. I fucking love it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, my loves. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. You took that step. Go, Libra. Go. I love you. Bye.